Hello there, I'm Gary Foster and welcome to episode 35 of What Price Victory. And a little bit of break from routine here because the Wanderers are in an Asian Champions League final against Al-Duhail. Now this ACL Final coincided with the opening game of the A-League season, and if we just go into the schedule, we can see in the previous game, 4 days ago, the Wanderers had a 1-0 win in the opening game of the A-League season against the Newcastle Jets. Now we can quickly go into that game because there was just the one goal scored. As you can see, I played a highly rotated team because I had the ACL Final on my mind. So Pickering and Orglar were our preferred strikers, Teresa and Miller. Miller's just come in from St Mirren, an Aussie expat who's come back, and they all played quite well for us. So Teresa with the corner. Found Pickering on the far post and he did a simple job of tapping that in. Now it would be argued that we were probably outplayed, but we took the only chance that was available to us. So it was enough to get us the biscuits and the 3 points. So for those who haven't been following the save and are new, just quickly go through the what happened to get the Wanderers to where they are today. In the season, they came through the group stages in Group H, and that qualified them in as one of the best second place teams in their group. They didn't top the group, but they were drawn away to Ulsan, who were from Korean K-League, and were able to get through on penalties. Then we were drawn away to Bangkok United, and we had quite a comprehensive 3-0 win with Temuruskov and Bagculio getting the goals. Then we were drawn away to Beijing, and the 3-0 win surprised me, with Kon Temuruskov again getting 2 goals, and Kanu Bacchus helping us out as well. So we were 3-0 up at half-time, and we held them out. Now today's game sees us pitched against Al-Duhail. Now for some reason the Wanderers are the home team, and it's being played at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Al-Duhail, they finished their group games quite comprehensively, and I thought they would have been the highest ranked team. So maybe it's because we're the lowest ranked team. We normally play the first leg at home and then the second leg away. So I can only think that that's the vagaries of the way Football Manager is treating the ACL. So we're drawn at home, but it's a one-off game. So we'll take it because it gives us somewhat of an advantage. So let me go and do a little bit of admin, and we'll come back for the final against Al-Duhail. Okay, I just had a quick epiphany that I should very quickly mention the transfers that we've had since Asian Champions League semi-finals. We've had a couple of players come in. We've had Rayan Tulloch, Englishman from West Brom. We've got John Paccio, from Spain, so I'll be calling him John. Matthew Miller, an Aussie who we've got in from St Mirren, and James Delianov, who's come in basically as an emergency goalkeeper. So I'm still on the hunt for a goalkeeper. So I just thought it's appropriate to introduce you to these two new boys, or batch of new boys. Okay, so here we are for the team to take the final against Al-Duhail. We've got Rory Bryan in goal, who's been under the microscope a little bit from me because I am on the lookout for another keeper, and although I brought in Delianov as a backup, I'm still not 100% convinced I've got the right mix there. But anyway, he's in this between the sticks at the moment. Traore, who's a bit of a fitness cloud over him. But we'll see if I can get at least 60 minutes or so out of him because I've got some backup on the bench. Kankar, Bagculio and Wright are the rest of our defence. Now, playing with a flat three midfield, not quite sure whether this is good, bad or indifferent for a final, but it's what I've gone with today. So we've got Bacchus, Metcalf and Antonis in our midfield. Abini and Tulloch, who you just recently met. They're our wide attacking options, and Tamaruskov, who's the golden boot from last year. So we'll submit that team. Lots of changes because that's the squad that took the field in the opening game of the A-League season. So that might be why they're a little bit down on match fitness. Need to be assertive. Go out there and impress me. Expect nothing but a win. Go out there and impress me, I think. I mean, it is a final. They shouldn't need motivation for a final, but it appears that they do. So this is being played at the Sydney Football Stadium, supposedly, where 35,000 of the 35,500 seats have been sold, but it certainly doesn't look like that. So I hope that's reflected in the revenue for this particular game. So, as I said, Wanderers, I'm not quite sure why we scored a home game. I mean, we're the lowest ranked team, and these finals are usually two-legged affairs, so normally we would play the first leg at home, but it's a one-off game, so we've got some advantage, I guess. So we'll see if that's helpful or not. So long clearance upfield by their keeper. It's nodded on. He finds a little bit of room out on the left. Gould, early shot across the bows. So Wanderers just need to be a little bit more aware, I think. So, okay, Traore and Tulloch combining. As I said, Traore's fitness levels will be monitored throughout the game, but Tamaruskov getting forced wide, so Abini's come in. Back to Tamaruskov. Oh, tight ball to right. We've got a bit of wriggle room, and there's Tulloch with pretty poor header. Okay, so give them a little bit of encouragement around about the 20th minute mark, but there we are. Phil Kankar has gone down with an injury. Okay, so Agarkovic will be coming on. Okay, so I'll swap him and Bailey Wright around. I'll confirm those changes. Beanie on the ball with a bit of space. Agarkovic's come up from the back. Oh, Beanie thought he might have been close to offside there. He gets the ball back to Agarkovic, and Tamaruskov, wrong side of the post. Did the keeper get something on that? Might have took a deflection. Either way, I thought it was a goal. Metcalf. No red shirts there. But a poor ball given away there. I think it was by Julio. Okay, so give that shout. I got a little bit distracted by that injury to Kankar. Al-Duhail pushing the ball around. Right, red shirts seem to be back, but through ball. Come on. Shouldn't have got that. He got our defenders, Agarkovic, he had about 10 metres start on that guy, and he still got beaten for the ball. So hopefully that's not a shape of things to come. But Antonis, who may not be with us terribly much longer because I'm looking to offload him, maybe he can go out in a blaze of glory. Long, deep cross. Abini picks it up, swings that back to Tulloch, who heads it, well, not across goal, but straight to their keeper. So needed that looping header. Okay, so Tulloch on the ball. Julio and Tonus. What about central midfield? They seem to be playing with their back to goal. Getting closed down a fair bit now. Through ball through. Easily cut out by the Al-Duhail defence. It's a better play by Wright. Cleans the ball up. Antonis, Tulloch and Traore. Traore's fitness levels seem to be okay at the moment. I wasn't anticipating that early injury to Kankar, so I might be looking at getting more than 60 minutes out of Traore. But long searching ball here for Abini, back into Tamaruskov, drives in, and yes, he gets the vital goal. So Abini with a good touch in. Tamaruskov, I think it was a first time shot. So Traore, Metcalf, he had the searching ball. Good work by Abini, one touch back, two touches, and Tamaruskov got the space and whacked it in. Okay, so we'll give them a little bit of praise for that. So that was a good little bit of play by Abini. I mean, it was a long searching ball from Metcalf. I wasn't really expecting anything to come of it, but did well. Okay, so Bacchus and Wright to clean up. Julio left to Traore. Tulloch with a bit of space, or was, but they were getting closed down frightfully quickly. So lots of backward passing, but I don't mind that as long as we don't lose possession. And if we're finding the feet, but here we go, a long searching ball to Tamaruskov, who got there first. And has he made it too? I think he has. The referee blows his whistle. Bugger. The AR didn't move. Goal disallowed. Son of a bitch. I think it was on the shoulder of his defender. Yeah. Well, you can't see. Well, Tamaruskov is quick, so VAR, so be it. Okay. So we'll take that on board. But here, similar ball with Tamaruskov being on the shoulder of his defender. But Al-Duhail got an opportunity now. Oh, he's got to be offside. He's got to be offside. Come on. Oh, he may not be. Yes, he is. So, is it a goal or not? Tight offside, yes, we know. Ah, damn. 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 Okay. Right. Oh, not. Free kick to deal with. Bagulio rises and Abini gets the ball. Okay, guys, can we play it out to half time? Oh, misses. Rather fortunate for it to run straight to a Wanderers player. But Abini, provider of the last goal. Bacchus, Abini. Oh, hopeful shot. Very hopeful. That's not where Bernie is good at. It's not his range. Okay, so all square on the leaderboard. One apiece with Al-Duhail getting a tight goal. go into the dressing room. We need to probably encourage. Ooh, I don't like any of those. Point the finger. Oh, don't like any of those options. Let's encourage. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't like that at all. Poxy options. But anyway, good to see that Traore's fitness levels are still pretty good. And Tonus in midfield, he's looking a little bit shaky. Let's just see how much more we can squeeze out of them. So Abini on the run, first time cross, pulled out by the Al-Duhail defence. Give them a little bit of encouragement. So coming up to 60 minutes, I'm reluctant to make any subs at the moment. You can deal with this corner. Baghulio clears to Abini. So Tamaruskov, I think that's going to be a fair chase for Tamaruskov to get hold of that. He's quick, but not that quick. Wasted chance. I think Abini could have run a little bit further with that. But Baghulio wins the ball. Agarkovic finds Abini again. Through, no. Oh, who's that? It's Bacchus. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to do that. Double. Yep. Okay. No one to blame but yourself there, Gungadin. Okay, so right. So Tamaruskov is coming back there. Abini, Tamaruskov, Metcalf. I'll push just a little. Yeah, okay, I can't do it. Tamaruskov and Tedic I'll put on for Antonis. And Tedic can go up there. And just not quite doing what I want it to do. Tedic is supposed to be there. Thank you. As an advanced forward, one guy in midfield. Yeah, let's. Yep. Okay, so Metcalf will now be earning his money. It's actually quite a quick double yellow for Bacchus, so not ideal. So I've got Metcalf who's doing all the running in midfield, but I want him to distribute wide. Still need to put a little bit of pressure on the Al-Duhail defence. Tulloch with a bit of room. Tedic on the ball. Got body checked, but lost out. Oh, Tulloch picks the pocket. Tedic wide to Tulloch. Had to come back. Ball into Tedic. Tedic on the near post. He's done it. He's done it. Okay, so well done, Tulloch. Turns provider. Turns provider. Do I start closing up shop? I can't at the moment, surely. Maybe just talking back to cautious. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, didn't take the shot. Blocked. Metcalf. Half clearance. Okay, so it's all happening. So I think now we need to be looking at right, out of possession. We need to drop deeper, much deeper. Trigger press, no. Defensive width, we force them out wide because I believe our strengths are in our centre backs. Play for set pieces, be more disciplined now. Let's shoot on sight. We'll hit early crosses, and I think our should be a little bit more direct. Can you confirm those changes and see how these last 10 minutes prevail? So Al-Duhail with a free kick. Mohammed, ooh, on the turn. Rory with a good save. Okay, now we'll go very defensive, and now we'll crank that up, and I think we should start playing it around. Okay, so not too many people would be committed forward. Metcalf on the ball with a corner. The beanie's there on the near post, but nothing came of the corner. Okay, well, if there's no other highlights... Oop, last 50 seconds. Tedic. Abini, come on. We're supposed to be wasting time. That is one thing that I don't like about Football Manager. What they conceive to be wasting time is not the way it should be played. A long searching ball where we're supposed to be playing short, and Tedic does the turnover. So 30 seconds to go. We give them a little bit of praise, or we tell them to concentrate. Let's do nothing. Sometimes nothing is the best option. Metcalf plays the ball out to Tulloch, who clears it only to an Al-Duhail defender. Tamaruskov back doing defensive duties. Now Tulloch, now hold the ball for God's sake. And there it is. It's all over. The Wanderers, against all odds. Goodness me. Against all odds, playing 25 for the last half hour with a man short. And Tonus, yeah, just give him a handshake. Well done, boys. So it looks like 30,000 people, and that doesn't look anything like the Sydney Cricket Ground, but we'll get it up as the trophy. And the refs give us a clap, and we say, Yahoo, well done. Well done. So quite surprising, actually, but yeah, doing a lap of honour in front of 5 security staff. So the reserves do their bit. So in the end, I think it means money, and of course it'll improve our ranking. So Wanderers, I think, will be drawn into the group stage of the next tournament. So we'll go to the dressing room, we'll give them all a cuddle, and we'll say, you'll remember that. I don't think normally I would berate a guy for being sent off, but let's all just join hands across the water We'll send Khmer, and we'll do that, and we'll say Yahoo, well done. Okay, fair bit of admin to do there. We've picked up an injury. Kankar, 2 to 3 months. Oh, yuck. Okay. Okay, that's not ideal. We've got a couple of guys in reserves, in the reserve grade. They'll have to go and do a little bit of admin. I'll say $5.5 million on top of the win money, so that's good. Bacchus gets banned for a match. A little bit of admin there to do. Yeah, played at least one match. I'll do that later. Sorry, that inbox there seems to be a whole heap of admin rubbish, and some more money coming our way. So it looks like the December budget will be quite healthy. Let's go into our schedule. 5 days time, we've got a home game to the Jets. But what I'll probably do is play those the Jets and Glory offline, and I'll come back for those 2 Melbourne games. They would be the more high profile of the two games. So plus we've got a whole heap of back-to-back games coming up too. So it looks like our squad is going to be quite stretched, and I may have to look for a centre back to replace Kankar. But anyway, there we go. Wanderers prevailed against all odds in the Asian Champions League final. So that'll give us a great deal of confidence to go into the next game. So I'm Gary Foster. Thank you very much for watching What Price Victory, and we'll catch up with you soon. All the best now. Bye-bye.